Hey, how's it going today? This is Shawn coming to you live from Colton RV in Orchard Park, where we're also known as Airstream of Buffalo. Today I've got the pleasure of showing you all the 30 RV Classic from Airstream. We're going to take a quick little spin around the outside, talk about some of the top features there, and then we'll go on inside and show you what luxury is all about. So, Airstream, they've got a few things that are built to the inside of them that are just going to give you that quality assurance that they're known for. From being a way less, well-known camper for leaking, they're airtight, hence the name Airstream. So when you're looking around the outside, you'll see all of these rivets that are going through. This is going to be a major constructional component to how these things are built. So these are actually put in with two-man teams, one on the outside, one on the inside, in perfect sequence to make sure that it's airtight. The bucking of the metal stays consistent throughout the coach. And one of those awesome things about them is that if at any point in the manufacturing process, if there's a mistake made, they'll actually take a step back from the manufacturing facility and redo that step. So they want you to have perfection on every camper. On the Classic here, on the 30-footer, this camper is going to have 19 windows around the entire coach, 10 of which are going to be fully opening windows. Coming around here, you do have your power awning on the Classic, as well as power stabilizer jacks on all four corners. So also with the Classic, you do have the window awning package, giving you a little bit more shade inside the coach, keeping that sunlight out, keeping the temperature down to a nice cool temperature. That way if you're boondocking, camping without power, you're not going to be overheated on the inside. If you take a look up at the very top, you're going to see that they have a monitor camera. It's commonly mistaken as a backup camera, but that thing's got peace of mind built right into it. There's a small microphone on that camera, connects to the inside of your truck with a separate module. So if you're back here and you've got your partner trying to direct you into a tough spot, they can simply yell, "Stop," and then you'll actually hear that inside the truck. So they want you to feel safe when you're towing this thing. You'll be able to see behind you the entire time while you're going down the highway too. There's not a ton of outside storage when it comes to your Airstreams, but they just, again, they don't want any water getting in where it doesn't belong. So you do have a little rear storage. You also have the rear bumper, good for putting some of your tools, maybe your hooks for your awnings, things like that. Towards the back, you got a couple little hookup spots. So right down here, you've got your hookup for your campsites, TV, also for satellite hookup. And down below, this is where your power would be connected into. Being a 30-footer, you're going to have two air conditioners are going to be standard. Your main cabin air is going to be a 15K BTU with a heat pump, and in the bedroom it's going to be 13.5K BTU. So they've got their Airstream quiet system, so it's going to be an even cooling throughout the coach. It's not going to be loud in comparison to, those Domestics that poke through the roof, and it's a lot nicer of a system. We'll talk about that inside a little bit. So up on the Classic, and for Airstream specifically, they have what's known as an Emerald rating for efficiency inside their manufacturing facility. Just means that everything is done clean, they recycle a lot of materials, and they go the extra mile to make sure that the materials that are being used are being repurposed in their facility. One of the things I also like to talk about are going to be your Sacrificial front panels here. So these are made just so that going down the road, you got rocks or other things that want to chip up against the front of the Airstream. You don't want to take any body damage, you want this to kind of protect it. 3 bolts will take this thing off, and you can easily replace it if it starts looking beat up or tattered, but this is here to protect your investment. Power tongue jack, again, that's going to be standard. I mean, this is the Classic we're talking about, guys. This is the top of the line luxury that Airstream provides you. Without further ado, let's go on into the inside here. Anyone home? So you have your illuminated light handle coming in. And one of the first things you'll notice is that you've got your multiplex wiring system here. So there's a couple of little panels that are going to be regional to what's controlled inside this coach. So you have a couple of different settings that can control what kind of mood you're trying to set inside the camper itself. So right now we have it set to onboard mode, which it's all customizable for what lights you want to have running during the day. But essentially you can have cinema mode where it'll dim the lights if you're trying to sit down and watch a movie, or you can do away mode, which will keep your air conditioning working, but will reduce the lights being used, or yeah, that about covers it. For this coach, we have this is one of 6 color options that you can get. We have the cafe leather, with the comfort white interior for the cabinetry. Big update this year, they went from the Polk audio system to Fusion, so this is all like a little touchscreen. You can control all of that. DuPont Corian countertops throughout the coach just to give it a nice elegant look. They don't leave a whole lot on the table when it comes to building the Classic, so essentially one of the few changes you can make if you're going to factory order one, you can choose to get rid of the oven and just have a couple of drawers here instead. But for this one specifically, there's tons of ways for you to cook. All residential appliances throughout the coach, and then even a convection microwave too. So Airstream's not going to leave you wanting for storage. I mean, a quick glance around the coach is going to show you that storage is just not at a premium. I mean, you've got tons of it. Like I said, 19 windows, all real wood cabinetry. It's all handcrafted, and this is a cedar-lined interior. There's a couple little extras that Airstream throws in there, from hookups for an outside grill, your hooks that control your outside awnings. But let's check out the bathroom space a little bit. So you've got two privacy curtains that'll give you that a little bit more of a privacy. If you're trying to shut yourself off from the rest of the coach if you have guests. Because of the radiant heating, that towel bar is actually a heated towel bar. We'll talk about the hydronic heating in just a minute or so here. So coming into the main bedroom area, this is going to be the queen model. It's a 60 by 75 tough and needle foam mattress. This is actually going to be on a power assist here too. So one button will simply help you lower or raise the bed. So if you need a little bit more walk around space during the day, you can just as easily put this back up. And then look how much more space it gives you down below here. Now this bed setup back here can just as easily be a twin setup if you wanted more middle floor space. But you still have, for the queen, 2 nightstands. You'll have your controls from the side there, USBs, monitoring systems, drawers, some more cabinet space, and there is some underbed storage here as well. Couple speakers in the back. That's going to give you your total zone control, so you can have the music louder up here, over there. You can really control what you're doing inside of the Airstream Classic. So let's head back towards the main of the coach. So you've got 2 TVs on the inside of the coach, one in the bedroom, and then you do have a smart 32-inch LG TV up front. So if you've got Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, all of your favorite streaming services, they're available right from your smart TV. You might be asking yourself how you're going to control that. So there's actually a companion app for the Airstream Classic, known as Smart Control for Android or for Apple, that you can hook this camper up to your cell phone, and you can do everything from GPS tracking it to see where you left your camper if you forgot where you're at your campsite, to controlling the lights, the air conditioning, turning the inverter switch on. I mean, you can literally control everything inside this camper. So you've got name brand furniture. It's Villa, super comfortable. It's got springs built into the cushion to give you a little bit more support, so you don't really feel that sinking in effect while you're sitting down. And then up from here, what I didn't show you earlier, now this dinette is made to be ease of use. So because you've got that smart control system, if you're the type of person that might have some work to do while you're at home, you've got a button right over here that's going to electrically raise and lower your dinette, bringing it at a much more comfortable working height. Not only can it be a workstation, again, they want an ease of use. Simply lower it all the way down and you're going to have yourself an extra sleeping area in the back here. All the pillows you see on the inside, those are all going to be decorative throw pillows that they offer you. Those come with the camper. And then even over here, that's nice. So, again, if you guys have noticed, if you're paying attention to the background, again, you've got these regional light controls that are going to be functional for different things. So because that TV in the front is on a swivel mount, if I'm trying to get ready to watch a movie, I'm going to go ahead and hit cinema mode, and it's going to dim the lights up above us here. If you even notice, it even reduced the fan speed too to give you a little bit more of a quiet feel to it. that's about all I've got to talk about for the features on the inside of the Classic. But if you guys are interested in setting an appointment, come and talk to me personally. I'd be more than happy to show you what we have to offer. I mean, we carry everything from Bambi, Flying Cloud. We've got some caravels on order. I mean, we round all of the bases here at Airstream in Buffalo. I'm sure we've got something that'll work just out for you just great. Give me a call, 716-957-3250, extension 351. Or you can call in, ask for Shawn, and I'd be more than happy to show you around. Thanks again, Airstream of Buffalo.